Everybody, today is a day of reconcile, a day that I feel in my spirit our brothers and sisters who have been asked to govern our nation, they need to open up for some discussions, take advice, and maybe, if possible, do some serious consultations before issues are raised in Parliament or issues are discussed from party level. When they come to the state, we must be very sure, check all our balances and see how we are acting and even borrowing. Because most of us in leadership, we are above 40. So most of the loans and grants that some of the African leaders are borrowing, they will not be here to pay all, which means we are compiling bills upon bills for the next fourth generation. And if we make a mistake and we do not generate income to do what is necessary, what is very essential, we keep on borrowing. And sometimes it is good to go to the private sector to tap into some wisdom, because we have some experts and some people who have traveled and seen a lot of things that if we can implement them, we will not be where we are today. I'm going to say something strongly. The suspension of the Tollbooth is a very serious matter in Ghana. And I don't think that to suspend it and let money just flow was given a proper consideration. The first thing Honorable said, the Tollbooth in Ghana, let's say Ghana, I'm going to look at other countries. The Tollbooth in Ghana does not generate enough income. He gave 3 reasons why he felt he must suspend the Tollbooth. And I don't know the consultation, whether he did with transport ministers all over the world or did some consultation from other countries, or he just woke up and he felt like, hey, because somebody said there's traffic, A, B, C, D, so let's suspend it. Would that maybe take into account the income that it generates, the Tollbooth generates for Ghana? The first thing is they said, the Tollbooth generate less revenue. We're going to look at it. Creates huge traffic. We're going to look at the solution. And pollution to the environment. And I, as president of Mission Africa, I have been called to work alongside with Parliament all over to share a little bit of my experience for living outside for so long. And by the grace of God, God has given me a call concerning Africa. And then when we say Africa, we are talking about the way we look at things and the way we can solve our problems. And one of the most important things that is very, very crucial is the abolition or the suspension of the Tollbooth in Ghana since September, I think, 21st. And if you look at the revenue it generates, and to say that we are suspending an income that is flowing to the chest of the government, even advanced countries don't do that. It's a gold mine where you get money every day. If you are a minister or you hold a high rank and you say source of income coming is suspended, then it is necessary for the private sector to come in. Let's look at the Tollbooth. Here, taxi coming. We're going to see so many Tollbooths. That's over. If it is said that the Temamoto way alone, roughly over 200,000 cars move every day. Every day. and we have 37 toll booths in Ghana. It is also said that we have over 30,000 cars that move every day from Accra to Kumasi and on and on. If it is accurate, then look at the amount of money. Let's say Tema, 200,000 cars move every day. If one car pays 1 cedi, 200,000 a day. It is said that the toll booth gives Ghana government, 37 of them give 78 million. That is roughly in dollar about $12 million a year. And we are suspending this. If we are going to maximize it and we use automation for such an issue, roughly we can generate 157,000. That is conservative. About $224 million a year. And we are suspending this? Oh my goodness. I don't know what came to somebody's mind to say that it is suspended. Because if you don't have solution to something, it doesn't mean you should suspend something. You must dig and find solution. Look at a toll booth, how they are trying to use common sense, high sense, and the best sense they can tap to do what it takes to make sure the security is firm and the collection of the money is certain. Toll booth. Look at Germany, France, I've been there, Canada. Every advanced country have found out that the toll booth is a serious income generation. We're going to talk about that. Look at automation. I was in Denmark, traveling to Germany, toll booth almost everywhere. Going to Scandinavia country, toll booth everywhere. Going from California to Las Vegas, toll booth everywhere. I mean, look, the whole of the United States. Look at countries. And if countries that are self-sustaining have not abolished or suspended their toll booth, how can a poor country generating about 78 million cedis a year, about $12 million a year, sit down and say that we want to abolish or suspend? My friend, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Ghana does not belong to a party. It does not belong to NDC or CPP or belongs to MPP. Ghana belongs to all of us. Therefore, if some crucial issues will be taken, then they should look at consultation. Maybe consult the Council of State, consult the Christian Council, consult the Muslim Council, seek advice, seek counseling. But don't just get up and just go to Parliament and just put it on the table and say it's suspended when we are losing money. Why? Suspend. Because less revenue. Is 78 million cities less revenue? That's the question we want to ask. Okay, show us or tell us the last 5 years, or from the time the motorway, the motorway alone, was constructed, 1964 to today, 58 years, and there are potholes already on the motorway. And we are saying that the cars are flowing and we don't want to collect money to fix. There's something wrong. You are saying that trucks are moving from Temahabo to Burkina Faso and going all the way to Ivory Coast, and you say they should keep on passing for free? Is it your country? Or is your house? Or is your personal road? Why are you saying it should be suspended? Because of it generates less revenue. I'll give you a solution what we need to do. Because if we don't hurry up, we shall be in debt and go and borrow. And I heard it says the second one, it creates huge traffic. What? It creates traffic because you have not done consultation. Because we'll show you what you do and share with you how other countries are doing it. If you have lived outside so long, the last place to attack is your toll booth. If you want to generate income fast, traffic time, you have to know what to do. we'll show you what to do. If you want to generate income to expand your roads, you don't abolish Tollbooth. Unless you don't have a plan. Unless you don't know what to do. And in the Bible says, the book of 1 Chronicles chapter 12 verse 32. Chapter 12 verse 32 said, the sons of Issachar were wise, and they knew what to do at the appropriate time. Paraphrase. And they had 200 men, chiefs, who they work with to know what to do and do it at the right time for the benefit of the people of Israel. Created traffic. Is that your excuse? And you don't know what to do? Then where are you? A minister of roads and transport and highways. It is not the title. It is not about you. It's about the decision that is affecting the whole nation. You're losing money. Tollbooths make over $36,000 daily, some say, on the motorway. If you add the Kumasi and you add the 37 Tollbooth, and you say that we are losing money, then it is because of mismanagement. And that is what we're going to look at. Pollution to the environment. Oh my God. And you don't have this simple mathematics solution how to solve a system that monies are driven or falling into different hands, and you don't know how to set a committee to investigate or what to do. You don't know how to do that. And you go to parliament to seek. I heard the speaker say that, no, my brother, you can't just get up and say this and then. You should hold on. Anything concerning the nation of Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Liberia, parliamentarians should not take decisions just like that. They must consult both in parliament and outside parliament. Make sure if there has to be a referendum, let us do it because of the bills and the debt that is bringing upon the nation. Let me give you some few things. Let's look at how to generate less revenue is your problem, but I'll give you a solution. First of all, you must create the system to investigate why are we losing money. Have you trained the people? Are they honest? Are they sincere? Do you have the cameras that is linked to police stations and other areas? Have you done that? Have you put satellites? How can it be that some companies are in China and they're in America and they are able to monitor for companies in Ghana or any part of Africa? The system must be checked. And my friend, my brother, Honorable, you have not checked or done the homework very well. And I'm not saying this against you, but I think because the state is losing money, so I have to come in to share. And a lot of people are saying, Doctor, what are we going to do? We pray for parliament. Is that praying alone? You do every AU day, you are there praying for these big men. How are they? So, no. We're praying for them. And I believe that God is blessing us. We have peaceful election. We are doing very well. But we are coming in. I'm not coming in to bash you. I'm coming to say, brother, just reinstate it. So reinstate it as early as possible. Find ways to reinstate it. And then find what to do. I heard others are saying that they're going to use it for washroom. Washroom? Or washrooms? There's a way. We have truck stops all over America, in England, all over France, all over Europe. Truck stops. We should find ways and means to make a place where they can park, rest, and use the restroom and move on. These are the reasons why we don't need to what? Suspend. That I think of how we can make money and use the little money we have wisely. We are losing money. We are losing money. We are losing money. Even if you lose one day. We need, first of all, to collect the revenue, we must have automation card system. Let me see, show them. Automation card system. Automation card system will cut away stealing, pilfering, automation system will link to the banks. They must give, that's it. You buy a card, simple, you have to buy a card. If you're going to go on the motorway or whatever you want to go, you should have work with MTN or work with the banks or work with any of the banks so that you go there, buy your card, pay, and let the place be used by cards. Automation is the best way to go. I was driving from Florida and we were going, and all the motorway, it was night, it was raining, there was nobody in the booth. You get there, I pick my card, my Visa card, I slot, I pass. It's deducted. We must think, 21st century, we must think of automation so that we can have money. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. High sense. It seems we are using low sense. And when you use low sense, you lose sensible issues. This is why using high sense. High sense makes you think highly of your nation. We used to say common sense. We have past common sense. We have low sense. And we are taking low decisions. We need to have a high sense and high decisions, high tech. Look at that, there's nobody there. To solve the Tollbooth system, we must consult. There's nobody. It's card. Nobody is giving money to anybody so that the person can prefer and put a pocket. And sometimes we create a system, we create jobs. We can use this automation system, put some money in, and those who have lost their jobs, create another jobs for them because money is coming. They can have different bus stops where they can work, create restaurants where they can stop. My brother, my sister, if you are in power, you must travel and see. And if you have traveled, then come back with innovative ideas. Don't come and abrogate and suspend. It's not the best. Let's move on. Automation. Card system will solve the problem of preference. Give it to a bank, local bank or foreign bank. Give it to them. Or purchase road using certificate like we call road welfare. Create a system where they can, if you want to apply the motorway, you go and buy a ticket or a sticker for a month. If you're a truck, if you're a bus, if you're a truck, if you're a taxi, you cannot do automation, then go to any of, maybe create a session department so that people can go there, or go like we pay school fees, a banker's draft, you go there, you pay, you have your sticker, power on your car. So when you're passing, they know that you are paid and the money can be accounted for. That's what I'm saying you are thinking, high sense. If you feel like you don't have the money, then don't go on the motorway. Simple. You must also have a system where when the traffic is heavy, you pay more. In America, we have a carpool. Carpool simply means if more people are in a car, you pay less. And there's one road that is prepared for those who have more than 4 people in a car. So why don't you have simple high sense to say that all trucks who are paying more should be on this lane. All A, B, C, D cars, other cars who are paying extra, they have fast track lane. And those passenger cars who have more passengers, they should pay less. And all this is by automation, all this is by card, all this by road application so that you pay. And I'm telling you, you generate more money to expand the roads, to ease traffic. You get more money to do access road so that those who cannot pay more can pass. What are we talking about? 78 million a year, $12 million. When we are borrowing everywhere, when we can generate money within, self-sustaining, self-reliance, internal income generation. Look at your road. Look at, we've set a road that needs to be what? Constructed or rehabilitated. You have abolished the place where you can get money to do these roads, and simply because some of us do have SUV, and so we don't even care about rural areas where they are bringing food from the villages, and it will take 10 years, 15 years, even 20 years to do one road because of low sense. It's time for high sense. Because as for common sense, we all have it, and it's not working. So we must upgrade from common sense, yes, to what? To high sense. Because common sense will make you think common. Africa, wake up and stop thinking common sense, and let's use high sense. China is using high sense. Look at this. They are going to campaign, and they don't care about the road because they don't have money to do the road. But if you can, high sense mentality will help you to find ways and means to generate income and fix these roads. Look at that. And I can tell you, go to Volta region, go to Ashanti region, go to BA, and these people are voting, and they are voting, and they are voting. And because people have low sense, they can't see. They are celebrating SUV. They are celebrating because when you have low sense, when people are lost and blind, you can't even see. Wake up and apply high sense. Look at them. Look at them. And then the following year, the same. 4 years, the same. We are proposing that we reinstate the toll booth, and I'm going to share with you how you can even do 5 roads a year, 5 months a year, 5 months a year, without borrowing money. Everything you are going to borrow, everything you are going to borrow, because we don't have enough high sense thinkers. But we have them, but we are not consulting the road and transport experts all over Ghana, all over Nigeria, all over Africa. Look at your potholes. And with these potholes, go to Tamamoto, potholes plenty. If you use one day money, 36,000 from motorway, you can use that to rehabilitate the motorway. But you say you are losing money? Okay, have you investigated and probed the last 5 years? If we are ready to calculate, we make about $260 million in 5 years. Where is the money? Where is the money? And what have you done with the motorway money for so many years? All the toll booths, don't know what toll booth, whatever you call Kaswa toll booth, all these toll booths, 37. Can't you just use high sense to do 1, 5, 2, 3 miles road, well done, per village, per year, at least? So you say that those who are going from Adobe Bridge to maybe Ho, the money we are collecting, we have a plan that we are going to do A, B, C, D, 1 mile per year, 1 mile per year, 1 mile per year. So by the time you hit 5 years, you have done the road. It's high sense. High sense. Look at this. I don't know, but I don't, look at that. Even Accra, look. It will take 200 years, if you don't know research, for one city in Africa to be constructed like Germany or France or Italy or France or Hong Kong or Japan. Look at this. Low sense. Low sense will make you feel like, okay, let me manage and go if I can buy. So today, SUV is $120,000, and some who are able to buy it because they don't want to use high sense to do the rules. If every minister, every member of parliament is asked to use just one SUV, just one, 1, 2, 1, 3, and other small cars will be compelled to plan and think and do what it takes to fix the roads going to our hometowns. But if you can have 2, 3, then there's no need for you to do this high sense thing. Look at that, look at that, look at this. And there's an MP from here. And there's an MP all over. I was in Zimbabwe, you will cry. I was in Congo, you will mourn. I was in some part of Zambia, and you go naked. You just, where are the thinkers? Why are you in parliament? I'm not talking about Ghana alone, but I'm talking about everywhere you go, it's the same. Don't ask the white man to come from England and come and do your roles. We need to consult those who are experts with high sense and together generate income from within to solve our problem. Reinstate. Look at them. Because they can afford. But supposing that they're supposed to pay, if you apply any on tar road and you have SUV, you should pay like 100 cedis. You will see that they will fix it. The local council must make sure those who are applying those village roads pay more money so that they can generate money. Because if you can buy this 134,000 or 120,000 and you are asked to pay 100 cedis to go to the village, you will pay. And if we do that and we save the money wisely, we can give it to a bank and a local construction company, and one by one month per year, 1 month per year, 1 month per year. By 5 years, you have done it. But this low sense and common sense needs to be upgraded to high sense, because this is not good. This is ungodly, and some of them are Christians. Some of them are believers of different faith. And they are there, and 4 years will pass, and you get all your incentives and all your ex gratia, and you tell us that we don't have enough revenue. No, you don't what? Track it properly. If you can't do it, then privatize. Give it to a private company, and let private company. We have competent companies right now in Ghana. They will put CCTV camera, they do what it takes and then tax them or ask them to pay a quota. Privatize the Tollbooth. Give it to people who are capable. If you can fix the road and expand the road in 5 years, we'll give it to you. Look at the airport. You get to the Accra airport and then automation. Automation. But we are in automation time. It's a season to know the time and what to do. Man of God, honorable and brothers and sisters who have been given the custodian and the purse of the nation, things are getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Borrowing for the next generation is not the best. I'll be giving you the figures and details and what to do. My next. So I call this ago tie because we account for what we use, the national purse, the money that we generate in this country. Because it seems like democracy has become the elite party. If you can speak and if you can have links, you go into politics. But politics is not for those who are doing well. Politics is for those who want to make sure we are all doing well. So I say to you, creating huge traffic is not enough excuse to abolish or suspend. Yes, saying that there is pollution excuse will exclude you to the exclusiveness of God's power. Excuse will excuse you to exclusiveness, God's ideas, God's plans for his nation, because you have excuse and you didn't consult. You make a decision that is going to affect, and we are losing about 12 million if we don't take care. Already September, October, November, December, January, 5 months, multiply by at least 36,000 cars that are driving on this car roads a day. Man of God, brother, I respect you, I love you. And those of you who are making that decision, You must reverse it. We are talking about, some of you are talking that they're going to use it for washrooms. Oh. Travel and see. Have you traveled? Have you been to Germany, France, Canada? Have you gone there? Have you consulted them? How they are doing it? You cannot be a minister of road or a minister of whatever it is without comprehensive understanding your assignment. I'm talking about all across border. Zimbabwe, Congo, Ghana, Nigeria. Look, potholes everywhere. Trucks and SUV cars should pay more money at the toll booth, because if you can buy those big cars, then let us pay more so that we can use the road and the government will get more money, and the money is used wisely. We can start doing the access road in the cities. We can start doing the urban roads. Every day we don't have money because we are using low sense. But if we use high sense and prayer, those of us who believe in prayer and links and consulting, yes, God can make Africa great again. Ghana will be the role model for all the African countries. It's time. If we are saying traffic, then there shouldn't be tricycles on the motorway. Simple. Move all tricycles off the motorway, so let them take access road so that they can what? Ease traffic, because some of the tricycles are causing slow movement of cars. And all those big cars that are moving in the night, stop them from moving in the night. If we are caught driving your truck or the motorway in the night, you pay a heavy fine by automation. You don't give it no police. No police. We must think fast and think high sense. SUV must pay more. Slow moving vehicles must move. Then transport buses going to the towns and cities, they must pay less because they have more passengers. That's what I call carpool. So a big bus going to Ho on the motorway will pay less. A big, yes, Uber having more than 4, 5, 2 or 3 passengers will pay. Any car that has more than 2, 3, they should pay a little bit less, and then gorgeous cars should pay more, so we can have more money. By automation, the money will be reserved, and we can use the money to do access roads and urban roads. It is high sense that make America great. It is high sense that has made Germany great. It is high sense that has made China great. It is high sense that has made Holland great. It's high sense, and that is what I'm talking about. Passenger cars must pay less. I want to say I am not against the decisions that you are making, but if it's your personal decision, that's fine. But if it's going to be a decision that the nation will lose money, then the private people must talk. And we are not talking to bash you. We are waking up, because what this A party can do, B party will do the same thing. And this and that and this and that. It's time for us to consult experts, to open and stop boxing ourselves in the 4 corners of the parliament. That is the problem. I pray that God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob will help us, and let our leaders think that the more we borrow, we are putting burden on our children and our great-grandchildren. And that is why we should not let any little money that we can generate be suspended. God bless you. We'll talk about how we can get our Tollbooth reinstated as early as possible, because this is honorable. We are losing money every day. And I'm sure when you are going to your village, you ride these cars. And but if you have sat in some passenger cars from the village and your waste, one time my car broke down and I have to take passenger car from, I just want to experience it. And I'm telling you, I'm coming from Akosumo, Jakiti. And from the Volta Dam, which is 1 hour to my hometown, since the dam was constructed in 1963, 22 miles road is still untied. Because we are using common sense and low sense, and we are saying this, that. No! Put the structure together and do 2 miles a year. 2 miles a year from 1963 to today. By now, the Jakiti Road would have been done by the people who apply the road. With a little push, very push. It's just excuses so that people can stay in power for a long time and make money. But this time, we are saying it's time to use high sense to make our thinking straight. Consult, so together we can build. Because there are excellent men in parliament. There are great men in parliament. People who have the desire to help. But there are some who do not have any vision, any plan. They just want and they are there. Not Ghana parliament. I'm talking about Nigeria parliament, Zimbabwe parliament, Gabon parliament, Mali parliament. All those people who have been privileged to lead us. We have to change the system. Otherwise, we'll mortgage this continent because of lack of knowledge. My people perish. But it's time to research, reinstate the Tollbooth as early as possible, because we are losing money. Thank you. God bless you.